Module 15. Integrating Curriculum through Pretend and Construction Play. Integrating curriculum through pretend and construction play is a powerful way to engage children in learning while simultaneously developing their cognitive, social, emotional, and physical skills. Pretend play involves children taking on imaginary roles and situations, while construction play involves using materials to build and create. Together, these types of play can provide rich opportunities for children to explore and learn about a variety of topics. Characteristics of play. Play is an essential activity for children as it helps them to develop and learn in a fun and engaging way. Play is characterized by several factors that make it unique and valuable for children's growth and development. One of the primary characteristics of play for children is that it is fun and pleasurable. Children engage in play because they enjoy it and find it enjoyable. This makes them more likely to continue playing and exploring, which leads to increased learning and development. Another characteristic of play is the suspension of reality. Children often create their own imaginative worlds and scenarios, which are different from the real world. This allows them to experiment, explore, and learn in a safe environment without the constraints of reality. This aspect of play encourages creativity and imagination. Active involvement is another critical characteristic of play. Children are fully engaged in play, using all their senses to explore and learn. This helps them to develop fine and gross motor skills and promotes physical activity, which is crucial for healthy development. Play is also voluntary, which means that children choose to engage in play activities. This gives them a sense of control and autonomy, which is essential for developing a positive self-image and self-esteem. When children are in control of their play, they can explore and learn at their own pace, which can lead to deeper learning and understanding. Finally, play has internal coherence, which means that the rules and actions of play are consistent with the child's understanding of the world. This helps children to make sense of their experiences and creates a sense of order and predictability in their lives. Play and the curriculum. Play is an essential aspect of a child's development and learning, and it plays a vital role in the curriculum for young children. It is through play that children acquire essential skills such as problem solving, critical thinking, creativity, and communication. In designing a curriculum for children, educators and caregivers need to consider the various approaches to play and how they can effectively incorporate play into the learning experience. There are 3 approaches to play that are commonly used in the curriculum for children. The first approach is to prepare the environment, step back, and supervise. This approach involves creating a play environment that is safe, stimulating, and conducive to learning, and then allowing children to play freely without any interference from adults. The role of the adult is simply to observe and intervene only when necessary to ensure the safety of the children. The second approach to play is to actively facilitate or guide play in theme and enhanced play skills. This approach involves providing a structured play environment that is designed to enhance specific skills and learning outcomes. The adult plays an active role in guiding the play and encouraging children to engage in specific activities that are aligned with the curriculum goals. The third approach to play is to focus on narrowly defined skills and use play to draw children into activity. This approach involves using play as a tool to teach specific skills such as numeracy, literacy, and problem solving. The adult plays an active role in designing play activities that are specifically designed to teach these skills. Each approach to play has its strengths and weaknesses. The first approach of stepping back and supervising allows children to explore and play freely, encouraging creativity and developing problem-solving skills. However, it may not be effective in achieving specific curriculum goals. The second approach of actively facilitating play can be effective in achieving specific learning outcomes, but it may limit children's creativity and freedom of exploration. The third approach of using play to teach specific skills may be effective in achieving narrow learning outcomes, but may limit children's overall learning experience. Elements of pretend play. Pretend play involves the suspension of reality and the assumption of a make-believe world. Object substitution is when one object is used to represent another, while object invention involves using gestures or language to denote absent objects. Assuming a role allows children to act as if they were someone else, and the transformation of time and space allows them to imagine themselves in different places or times. These elements combine to create a rich and imaginative world that fosters creativity and cognitive development in young children. Types of pretend play. The various types of pretend play include make-believe, pretend with objects, pretend with art materials, pretend with construction materials, pretend with miniatures, dramatic, thematic, and sociodramatic play, story reenactment, write-and-play. Construction play. Construction play is a type of play where children use various materials to transform their experiences or ideas into tangible representations. This process allows them to develop their creativity, problem-solving skills, and spatial awareness. By constructing things, children also enhance their hand-eye coordination and fine motor skills. Ultimately, construction play enables children to engage in imaginative and meaningful play, making it an essential component of their overall development. Types of construction projects. There are different types of construction projects in early childhood education, which are typically initiated by either children or teachers. One type is projects that stem from natural encounters, such as when children discover materials in the environment and decide to build with them. Another type is projects that stem from the mutual interests of teachers and children, which can be initiated jointly or by either teachers or children. Additionally, some projects stem from teacher concerns regarding specific concepts and projects that are adult-initiated. Each of these types of projects can provide valuable learning opportunities for children, allowing them to explore materials, develop problem-solving skills, and deepen their understanding of various concepts. Teaching strategies that promote children's play skills. Teaching strategies that promote children's play skills involve various techniques to enhance children's learning through play. Active observation and assessment help teachers identify children's play strengths and challenges. Non-directive statements, such as "I wonder what would happen if," encourage children to think creatively and problem-solve. Asking open-ended questions about their play can also help children develop communication skills and build vocabulary. Directive statements provide guidance and structure to children's play, such as "Let's work together to build a tower." Modeling through demonstration can inspire children's play and encourage them to try new activities. Physical intervention, such as adding or taking away props or equipment, can also facilitate learning opportunities and promote children's exploration and discovery. Fighting versus rough and tumble play. Fighting and rough and tumble play are two distinct types of physical activity that children engage in. Rough and tumble play involves activities like wrestling, chasing, and play fighting, and is characterized by laughter, smiling, and open hand beating. In contrast, real fighting lacks playful elements and involves closed fist beating and kicking, with one child attempting to exert power over another and causing injury. Understanding the differences between the two is important to promote safe and healthy play for children. Story reenactment versus pretend play roles. Story reenactment and pretend play roles are both forms of imaginative play that children engage in. Story reenactment involves recreating a story based on a book or film, following the sequence of events and characters. On the other hand, pretend play roles are often based on media portrayals, which may be stereotypical and limited in plot. Children often do not have a specific source to refer to when engaging in pretend play, as opposed to story reenactment. Overall, both forms of imaginative play can help children develop creativity, social skills, and emotional intelligence. Respect strategies for play. Respectful play strategies involve modeling respectful behavior when talking to children yourself, providing sufficient space and materials for the number of children engaged in play, asking about children's play and constructions with interest and listening when they respond, providing active guidance of what children should say and do when another invades his or her space or when a child accidentally invades someone's play space, holding classmates accountable when they make derogatory comments about another's construction by asking them why they think what they said was true, reminding children to listen while others shares their construction with the group, providing lots of positive feedback on appropriate behavior and creative contributions to play and construction activities. Accounting for individual differences. When introducing play to children, it is important to account for individual differences. Factors to consider include maturity, practice or skill differences, family life experience and exposure to ideas/concepts and images, cultural differences, the content of instruction and teacher interaction strategies, each child's preferred play style, and quality of play episodes. By understanding and considering these factors, teachers and caregivers can create a more inclusive and effective play experience that meets the unique needs and abilities of each child. This can help promote a positive learning environment and encourage children to develop their social, emotional, and cognitive skills.